Of course, you've met my personal assistant and wife and manager and director of things when I make mistakes. This is Anne. We are now going to explain Danish beer to you. It was quite interesting in that we went down to the local shops today to buy supplies, wine, beer, etc. And I saw the most food. Apparently we bought food. Dog food. We can afford to eat better than that. There is the dog. You've all met the dog. This is not what it's about, but this is, Hello, Would you say hello, mate? Put me down. Where's my dignity? Anyhow, I saw these huge, I'm not a beer drinker, as you know. I saw these huge cans of beer. These are 1 litre cans. And I said to Anne, what the hell are they? She said, cans of beer. And then I looked more closely at them and I realised in Australia, where it's all anal retentive now and you can't mention sex or anything, that it wouldn't work once I looked at them. I'll get Anne to hold it up for you now, to lift it up. Now, how do we, turn around so we can see the label, how do we pronounce that?
Faxe.
Faxe. Now, this is Danish beer. Apparently, we've discovered there are now 4 in this set, and we've only seen 3 of them, which we bought. Now, just slowly, this is the seams on them. It's all Viking, of course, which is a great surprise, but there it is, and that's a nice scene. If my dear assistant, if you'd mind turning it further around, other way, yeah. Keep going. Right, there you'll see it's all, it's, there, stop right there, we've missed the plaintiff maiden. There she is. So I thought, well, that's quite interesting. That's a bit of a giggle. So if you would, my dear assistant, if you'd put that one down. Do you need to take a break for champers or you're okay to keep going? So here we've got the next can of Faxe. So
I'm multitasking.
Anne is multitasking with the sparkling and holding a can of Faxe. Now, if you would turn this can around, it gets more interesting. Yes, stop right there. Look at this. Here is Fair Maiden with a lute. I assume it might be a lute,
I think we might have to replace that anyhow. That's scratched.
Scratched. Yeah. Hang on. So, and there's some sort of Viking male with a sheep's horn full of wine, and he's got another maiden with him. Do you wish to turn it around a little bit further? It's all quite...
There's a scratch.
Oh, my God, a scratch. We may return that. And there's another Fair Maiden.
No, we'll drink it and then we'll replace it, you see.
Okay. Let me think about that. There's another Fair Maiden. I thought, this is getting quite licentious. I don't quite know where he's been, but he looks quite happy, and the juxtaposition of his... Let's not go too far into that. But anyhow, that's the next one. Would you like to put that one down and we'll come down to the third one? And another can of Faxe. This as I mentioned, there's 4 in the series. So we turn this one around and we have a look. And it really does get quite fascinating. It's
Whoops, I almost dropped it.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it. She's the position she's in, she could hurt herself. And there's a couple of blokes there, a couple of Viking blokes looking quite happy. She doesn't look particularly unhappy. And I feel this is not politically correct in the way some Australians would demand things to be politically correct. There's skulls, all sorts of things there. So it was obviously a ribald time. And then that's, the back of the drinking tent, whatever happens. But there, I've changed my opinion on the Danes. It's very much what I thought Vikings were, but it's good to see that our friendly Danes are taking a great pride and interest in their Danish and Viking heritage.
So do the Norwegians, so do the Swedish.
There you go. So in Australia, it just wouldn't work, because you can imagine the comments in the paper from all sorts of things. And in fact, I'm probably wearing the right T-shirt for this. I don't know if we can reverse this, but I've just realised. Can I do this? No, I can't.
Yeah, I can hold it.
Oh, Anne can turn it around. I am wearing the right T-shirt. I'm wearing my Danish Mafia Viking T-shirt.
It's not a Danish Mafia, it's a Gary Rogers Motorsport.
Yeah, but it's all Danish.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So there you go. There's our little lesson on beer from Denmark, and how much better things are in Europe than anal retentive Oz.
Should I finish off with the dog?
Yeah, finish off with the dog.
Yeah, okay.
He's going to scratch his
That's
balls.
saying all. Okay.
And I won't scratch my balls. I'll just have a
No,
glass of wine.
don't. Not on
Yes.
video anyhow.
Well, should we say goodbye to everybody?
Yes, goodbye. And
Yeah.
wait.
Well.